Hey, what's up everybody? It's DJ Craig and I am back again with the Betopper BSW-200 moving headlight that was sent to me not that long ago. I did an unboxing video on it as soon as it came in, and now today I have it hooked up to my Wolfmix. Just this light alone. Started a new project so we can just jump into this light, not mess around, and see what it does. So let's dive in. We have a menu button, up, down to select, and an OK. So to get to the main menu of the Betopper BSW-200 from the main screen here, hit the down arrow until the set button is illuminated, hit OK. Now we are in the main menu. How do we want to run this light? Right now I have it in DMX mode. That's how I'm going to be able to show you guys all of the DMX channels, all 20 of them. You can put this, once you hit OK, into sound active mode. Random, I guess it just goes through its random cycles of the light. We have auto mode, where it just runs through different light shows that are pre-programmed into the light. The channel mode, it looks like we can only stay in 20 channel mode. Sound regulator, this is how sensitive you want this little microphone to be on the front of your light. Again, that's all going to have to be experimental because every environment is going to be different. You can invert the pan of the light, you can invert the tilt, so if you are hanging this sideways, upside down, whichever, and you need to invert those controls because you have the light set up to be another way, totally fine. You can pan, tilt, swap if your channels are mixed up on your DMX controller. If there's no DMX signal, you can clear it out. Display time, that is how long it will take for that screen to turn off. Would you like it to be 10 seconds, 20, 40? Just have it on indefinitely. You can adjust the brightness of this little digital screen. You can load all the default settings back if you need to. You got lost messing with it and now it's just not working. You can set your address by moving across and hitting OK. So you can manually adjust the pan, the tilt, the speed, the dimmer, all from this menu. You can monitor everything, LED temperature, the fixture hours. I have 51 minutes on this fixture, not too bad. Looks like it has some type of software that we can't mess with. You can totally reset the light. We're not doing that right now. Oop, you can turn that over. Oh my. So let's not mess with that. So you can select your language. So pretty much all your standard moving head stuff. Nothing super complicated whatsoever. So that is the Betopper BSW-200 front panel. The Betopper BSW-200 has 20 individual controllable channels of DMX. I'm going to start by showing you channels 19 and 20. Channel 19 controls the LED ring around the front of the light. As you can see, it can do different patterns, different colors. As I move the dial on the Wolfmix, I change the pattern. Channel 20, when I select it, changes the speed. It's a little backwards. As I raise the value on my DMX controller to 255, it goes really slow. If I go to 0, it's fast. Channels 19 and 20 are your LED ring and the LED ring speed. I do not see this affecting your dance floor. I think it's just a little bit of eye candy. Channels 1 in the DMX control my pan. Remember, we do have 540 degrees of panning if I go all the way around. Channels 2 of DMX is your fine pan adjustments. I don't find myself using it that often. Maybe if I'm trying to put in a spot on the dance floor. Nothing too dramatic for me. Channel 3 runs your tilt. Again, channel 4 is your fine tilt movements. Again, I don't find myself ever using that in a real life scenario, maybe to fine tune something to the center of a dance floor. Channel 5 is your pan and tilt speed. Channel 6 is your dimmer for the main shutter of the light. Channel 7, the shutter, so we're strobing, so I'm going to put my dimmer down, put my shutter all the way up so we don't strobe, so you can see a little bit of light coming from there. Now what I'm going to do is lower all the lights in this room. Okay, so first up, we do have the frost effect on. I do not have any of the gobos on. We have a dimmer. We have a stutter, which will control your strobing. Some type of pulsing here, or all the way on. The color wheel, DMX channel number 8, we do have red, green, white, blue, yellow, orange, or amber, I guess you could say. That is a purple, not a UV. Looks like we're back to yellow, and I don't know what that was. You can also split the color wheels. That's what I'm doing right now. Let me take this frost effect off. So for gobo wheel number 1, and this is gobo 2. You have your gobo shake. We can rotate gobos, slow it down the other way, typical moving head stuff. Gobo wheel number 2. Looks like a mosaic pattern for number 1. A circular pattern. Looks like bubbles. That could be pretty trippy, I guess, if we got that spinning around. We also have this black hole, maybe space looking pattern, and some hearts. Gobo shake, gobo rotation, slow it down, go the other way, typical stuff, just like the other wheel. DMX channel number 11 allows me to rotate this gobo. As I move up in the DMX values, it does slow down and eventually start spinning the other way. And as I raise the value all the way, it does go to the fullest speed in the opposite direction. So depending on which direction you would like it to go, you can rotate your gobo. So no matter what gobo you are on, let's go to that other crazy one. Here we go. Now, as it's rotating, we can also apply a prism. Now, the prism, on top of having all of this going on, I can rotate that. Now, with the focus feature, pulling it out of focus, making it look a little crazy, you can zoom it in, you can zoom it out. So that's the zoom. On channel 16, channel 15 is your focus. So if you wanted to bring it in focus, out of focus. The frost feature I find fascinating. So we can go right from this spot feature, and now we are just washing the area in that color. So you're taking away the gobo, you're spreading the pattern out nice and wide, maybe for a slow dance. We'll lower this back off. There's your gobo. So that's the Betopper BSW-200 with all of its DMX functionalities. What do I think of this light? I think it's robust. I would add this to my arsenal. I do like the gobos. I like being able to switch between them. The focus and the zoom feature is killer. That frost feature is really neat. So if I want to go, like I said, from a spot right to washing the whole floor in one color, Boom, it's right there with the touch of a button. The fan is not loud in this light. It's not cumbersome. It's not who's running the vacuum cleaner. Not loud. Totally bearable. So if you were putting this somewhere not where music is playing, it's not going to be so much that the microphone is picking it up. I don't know if you can hear it or not. So my final take on the Betopper BSW-200. This light is robust. It has tons of cool features with the 2 gobo wheels plus the color wheel. It's got the zoom, focus feature, so you can put these gobos in pretty much, I would say, any room any mobile DJ is going to play in and get these gobos to look fantastic. They are interchangeable, like I said in my first video of unboxing. The testers were supposed to get sent special gobos. They did not make it into my box, so I didn't get to see them. So I am not going to go through and take this light apart and figure out how to change them until that time comes. The only negative I found with this light is this mounting bracket. It doesn't have the quick quarter turn mounts that a lot of my other lights have that go on to the light quickly. So you will need an Allen key hex head to put that on. I'm not sure of the size. I haven't even taken it out of the bag just yet. That is the Betopper BSW-200. Fantastic light. Head over to betopperdj.com to check it out. I'm DJ Craig McCullum. Until next time.